right there. This is how I fry my potatoes. First I take a few russet potatoes. I rinse them off good. Maybe scrub them a little bit. Then I'll look for if there's any blemish, like an eye or something. And take that off. And then, because I want some skin on it, I just don't want to eat dirt and rotten pieces. So now I'm going to pick out a knife. This one, I like this one. So then I'm going to take the potato, I'm going to cut it in half so it's nice and stable. Okay, now that I got them cut into these long pieces, I'm going to come back and I'm going to cut them the other direction. Just like that. Pause it. Then I'm going to take this pan that I just fixed with the hammer, make it sit level. I'm going to put it on high just for a minute. I'm going to start a timer. And then I'm going to take extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon and a half. Then I'm going to put in about a half a tablespoon of coconut oil just to get a mix. Alright, this has been on high for about 2 minutes. You see how it's starting to smoke a little bit? The oil's starting to smoke. So now I'm going to put the potatoes in. You going to show me the potatoes? Now once they're coated in the oil, you want to take a little bit of beer. Not much. That's about it. That's going to make it steam. Put the lid on. Right now the timer's at 3 minutes. Now I'm going to cut the heat down to 8. Yeah. Might want to show your salt. Then I'm going to take pink salt, which is coming out of my mom's homemade pottery salt pig. The salt pig is nice because you dip the salt in and then you scrape it off level. But I'm not going to use a whole teaspoon. I'm going to start with maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon. And you want to sprinkle it up high because on the way down it spreads out. Then I'm going to mix that in good. And I'm probably going to let this sit here for about 5 minutes until they get kind of tender. Then I'm going to probably turn the heat back up and get them a little brown on the outside. And since it's just potatoes, no meat, I just always rinse off the knife quick. I don't use soap. Alright, now the timer says 7:52. Let's see how they're doing. You want to see how some of them are browning? I'm going to try to test one by cutting it in half. No, it's still hard. So I'm going to cook it the rest of the way with the lid off. I'm going to let that cook for 2 more minutes. Okay, they're kind of still a little tough, so I'm going to put the lid back on it for a second. Actually, maybe a little more Coors Light, just to get a little steam. Alright, I had to put a little more beer, the lid back on. It's 14 minutes -2 for the heat up. Let's see if the bottom of these are. Yeah, they're starting to, you see right there the colors? I'm making this batch a little too many potatoes. But if you use just 2 potatoes instead of 3, it's easier to get them all brown, but they don't have to be all brown. Alright, as we can see, this one's been a little too black. This is optional, but I like to hit it with a little paprika. And then put it on a plate. Let them sit here for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you need to, hit them with a little more salt. Hit it with a little more sea salt. So they've been sitting about 5 minutes. I think it needs a little more salt. Let me go get my shaker. Yeah, just a little more salt. This is pink salt. It has this is the best salt. In my opinion, it has more minerals than almost all the salts. Oh yeah, these are perfect. They taste like McDonald's French fries, but it's just olive oil, potatoes, and salt. You know, a little beer, but if you go to McDonald's oil is so refined, it's not good for you. This is olive oil, and it tastes just as good. It took me 20 minutes to make, and I made enough for about 3 meals. And it tastes better than McDonald's, just to be honest. Oh yeah, these are perfect. Try the recipe sometime. If you get bored, you know, some people don't know how to cook, but if you do know how to cook, this is some damn good eating right here.